Good afternoon, everyone. Our next session for today is hosted by Lanxess. Lanxess is a leading specialty chemicals company based in Germany with sales of 7.6 billion euros in 2021. The company currently has about 14,900 employees in 33 countries. The core business of Lanxess is the development, manufacturing, and marketing of chemical intermediates, additives, specialty chemicals, and plastics. Lanxess is listed in the leading sustainability indices Dow Jones Sustainability Index and FTSE4Good. Joining us today from the Lanxess team is Mr. Anand Karaka. A very warm welcome to you, sir. Over to you to begin the session.
Hello, can you hear me, Krish?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Krish, for giving us this wonderful wonderful introduction. I'm Anand Karaka, Senior Sales Director and heading the APAC region for Business Unit F&F in Lanxess. I think the camera is not operating, right? There's some issue with the camera?
Yeah, Rahul, can you please assist?
Sir, just click on start video.
I think now it's better. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Let me first thank the FAFAI members here for giving us this wonderful opportunity to present our view and the products in this wonderful platform. So starting with, as you all know, Lanxess has recently acquired Emerald Kalama, and with this, we bring in a lot of synergies with regard to customers, with regard to products, with regards to values, with regard to knowledge. And I think this will only add up to, help us, the industry at large, to know about many of the synergies. What I will do is, I will take you through the new business unit, which has been recently formed after the acquisition. And this business unit is known as Flavors and Fragrance. So what do I talk about today? I will introduce you about the flavor and fragrance business. We'll talk about the global footprints, the portfolios, the market overviews, and the value proposition, what we bring to the industry. I will be joined by my colleague, Paul Van Rich from Netherlands, who's a Senior Marketing Director for Aroma Chemicals. And he would take you through F&F market and F&F portfolio. Sorry. So this, basically Lanxess, we have 4 main pillars under which we have divided our business units. In total, we have about 11 business units, and depending upon the different products and the different applications, we have formed the 4 pillars. The 4 pillars are advanced industrial intermediates, specialty additives, consumer protection, and engineering materials. Our business unit falls under the flavor consumer protection. And this is basically after the acquisition of Emerald Kalama. So what do we have to offer in the F&F business unit? So we have, after the acquisition of Kalama, we have a very broad portfolio to offer to the F&F industry. We have products offering to antimicrobials, aroma ingredients, multifunctional and intermediates. We have advanced technical regulatory expertise. Lanxess is known for the regulatory expertise, and we have very, very high technical teams to ensure that the customer gets the best products available in the market. We maintain very high standards for quality and reliability. Our products are nature identical, and it is one of the best products we offer to the industry. Flavor and fragrance business unit, I would say, is one of the only company in this particular segment having facilities in 3 continents. That is, we have 5 plants in 3 continents. That's 1 in US, Europe, and Asia. As you all know, we offer a range of products from Nagda, a facility in India, to our many customers. We have a facility in Erdingen in Germany. And with the acquisition, we have 3 more facilities, 1 in Widnes in UK, 1 in Netherlands, and 1 in Kalama in US. So with this, we bring about in total 60 products. We have 750 employees in this business unit, and we have a wide range of network of sales and distribution. The best part here is we have products which are backward integrated. Many of the products are backward integrated, and we have dual production sites. So if there is a disruption in any part of the region, or if there is a problem in any of our plants, we have the facility of providing the material from a different location. And this only solidifies the reliability factor. Okay, so now in the flavor and fragrance business unit, what we have done is we have identified the product portfolios as aroma chemicals, preservatives, benzoates, intermediates, and feed additives. We have particular main brands, which are global brands here, like Kalagard, Kalama, Purox, Purolon. And then we cater to many of the end segments here. Talk about agriculture, we are there. We are into food and beverages, fragrance blending, personal care, and many more, What we have done is we have segmented our products into 4 different categories, basically depending upon the different kinds of application. So the 4 categories are aroma ingredients, preservatives, multifunctional ingredients, and intermediates. As you can, just to give you an example here, as you can see, benzaldehyde, it comes into the aroma ingredients. Benzaldehyde finds application into HCA, hexyl cinnamic aldehyde, which goes into making of the perfumery. At the same time, you can see benzaldehyde finds application into the intermediates. Basically, this is where intermediate benzaldehyde goes into the agrochemical industry. And just to stress upon, India is one of the biggest manufacturers of metapenoxybenzaldehyde, which is a pesticide. And we are the biggest supplier of benzaldehyde into this agrochemical segment. Similarly, you can see benzyl alcohol in the category of aroma ingredients, where it goes into the perfumery. It also used as a preservative, and intermediates, it finds application into inks, paints, epoxy, and many more. So that is how we have categorized our products into different categories depending upon the applications. We have some global brands like Purox, Kalagard, Sorbrol, Purolon, and Kalama. So maybe Paul in his future presentation will take you through all these products. What does the F&F business unit bring as a value proposition to the market? Let me tell you, our products are at the highest purity levels. We maintain the highest purity levels at 97 to 99.98%, with the best quality of products, best odor impacts, and we maintain high standards of FSSC 22000, ISO 9001, ISO 14001. We are a very, very responsible company. We work towards reducing the carbon emissions. We have taken an initiative of going climate neutral by 2040. Fast response, as you know, Lanxess is already there in almost 33 countries. So it's very easy for our sales guys to reach out to the customer and cater to the needs on a very faster basis. Yeah. And now talking about short lead times, as I had said, we have 5 plants in different continents, in 3 different continents. So this helps us to reach out to customer faster. We have an excellent support from our logistic team. Plus we have very good facilities of warehousing and distribution partners across the globe. So these are the things which help us to shorten the lead times. Now coming to how dedicated are we? We are very, very committed. Though the business unit F&F is new, but we all know Lanxess and Kalama have been in this industry for a very long time. And we are a very, very committed player with investments into personal care, home care, food beverages, and many more. We are associated with IFRA, RFM, American Cleaning Institute, Green Chemistry, and many more associations. We are having a very leadership positions into the quality and sustainability of our products. We are also committed for REACH, TCSA. Last but not the least, I would say we have an excellent team to support the customer in the product developments, in ensuring their technical supports, in passing on the audit reports and giving the supplier quotations. So we ensure with providing such a beautiful support to the customers are delighted globally. And so with this, I end my presentation. And now I have the immense pleasure to call upon Mr. Paul Wondridge, who's the Senior Sales and Marketing Director for Aroma Ingredients, to take it over and talk about the F&F market. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Here's Paul. And thanks to you, Anand, for this nice introduction and positioning Lanxess as where we are. So, yeah, I think what Anand short to summarize is that Lanxess is the leading provider of high quality and nature identical aroma chemicals, and is the world's largest producer of benzaldehydes and derivatives, being the benzenoids and specialties. And that's important for a lot of markets. And we have three taglines in this. So the first one is quality delights, which really comes to the aroma sensations, but we also have quality protects and quality performs, which then spreads over a lot of different segments, which are covered here. So the business unit is a little wider than just the F&F, but let's focus because today it's the fragrance and flavors important for India. Let's focus on the areas where these ingredients are important. So yeah, let me dig a little deeper into the one with the red boxes, which are the relevant for the aroma ingredients. So Anand, if you can highlight the next slide. Yeah, fine one is the wheelhouse. That's the fine fragrances, so to say. So it's that we have a wide portfolio with very good quality, consistent, nature identical notes, which really give appeal to the fine fragrance to the people. That's where we come from. With the Lanxess acquisition, Lanxess went up from 4 product ingredients to 24. So that's really an expansion. And well, I will walk through the portfolio a little deeper because that's really the wheelhouse of where we're in. So, but let's go to other the fragrance applications. The next slide is like personal care, which is a very important one. So you want to give appeal to products. So the quality delights to appeal to products to people who use the brands very frequently. Yeah, and also like the quality and the safety is of course important to these products. So just to indicate that yeah, the aroma chemicals will be in here, but we also have the other attributes of quality protects, which is the preservatives, which are also like biodegradable, which give a good consumer profile, and other functional ingredients, which we have in this space. So that's the same for household applications. So this is of course a very large aroma chemical end use, where our aroma chemicals are really used, but we have a broader portfolio there in the preservative space. So there is also like consumer friendly products, effectively preserved, sustainable, and high performing. So moving away from the fragrances to the flavors. Obviously, it's the food and beverage market, which is very important. There we also have the two steps of quality delights and quality protects, where on one hand we find also the preservative in that space, but certainly also the aroma chemicals, where we have the FSC 22000 scheme for most of them. But we certainly have the highest quality to have the ingredients being used in a lot of flavors applications as well. Whether it's like almond, benzaldehyde, or the cinnamic for the cinnamon flavors, citrus flavors, they come back there. So for food and beverage, yeah, it's also a step to the animal nutrition, where we also are present with functional ingredients, and not only the flavor enhancers, it's also like acidifiers. But definitely you'll find here also the use of enhancing, appealing the feed to have a better feed intake of the animals. But certainly also the aroma chemicals, they also have this zootechnological effect, which improves the health of the animal. So I just wanted to show you is the That we not only aroma chemicals in this space, we have more ingredients, which gives us a broader experience and a broader presence in those markets. And as today we are, I think the prime focus on the fragrance and flavors. Let's do a deep dive into the new portfolio of Lanxess. So it says the quality delights, that's the tagline. And yeah, so the wide portfolio, nature identical, where cinnamic benzaldehyde present in nature. We have the synthetic equivalents of them, but nature identical. And as I said, we're also expanding that proposition to also to more renewable ingredients. So as Anand already mentions as well, is we have a strong industry presence. So we have multiple sites around the world. We have good coverage around the world. And I think it's important, it's quality safety, but certainly also the responsibility of manufacturing, responsibility of care for the world, and also in line with the sustainability. So I would like to highlight that a little further. Yeah, so I'm showing is the Floral Family. So we have 4 family classes of aroma chemicals: floral, spicy, fruity, earthy, and then more of the functional ingredients. By looking at floral, total portfolio, I would indicate as being its delight, sweet, luxurious ingredients. Floral, I would give it a season, maybe it's springtime. Different flower notes, so it's the muguet, it's the lily of the valley, where we have the products as florazole, but also lidostralis, typically in this muguet area, with variations of different notes in those ingredients. Another class is jasmine. Definitely the benzoacetate is a very important one there, but also the amyl cinnamic aldehyde or the hexyl cinnamic aldehyde. These are really like very core ingredients to achieve that jasmine sensation, which then the nuances of whether it's cacao or rose or like lily or green, where that can change. Yeah, and then going to more the rose kind of notes, which is then the linear aldehydes, vegetabilization. And maybe the last to mention is like, for instance, the ozamine, where you get more of this warm, floral, sweet, mango type of aroma chemicals. So yeah, so it's a floral family. This gives an indication there. Then the next slide is indeed spicy. So alluring, comforting, sensual. Like the cinnamic aldehyde, probably the most common, so it's around cinnamon. Cinnamon, spicy, oriental. That's where it's about. But there's also variations of that. So if you go to cinnamic alcohol, where then it gets more of a balsamic. So if you go to the cyprinol, it's more of a balsamic. So it really widens the application, widens the sensation of the spicy family. So next to the spicy, we say maybe it's winter. We can go to summer, which is fruity, fruity family, lively, refreshing. Citrus notes, being the aldehydes, for instance, but we also have the product azaryl, which is more of an ozone linen citrus sensation, and the peach lactone, which is probably is really peachy, creamy, well, the luxurious sensation for all of shampoos, for instance, but also in the flavor area. Last class, I'd say it's maybe it's the autumn time. So it's earthy family, which is very special products. So it's lush, serene, natural feeling, which is the Azaryl, which is a sandalwood floral combination, which is a very nice product. And the Vetemol is a very special one because it really appeals to a forest, damp wood, potato, cellar. It's a very special note in there. So we cover the 4 like more of groups, like floral, spicy, fruity, earthy, and then you have more of a kind of the functional ingredients, which maybe benzaldehyde sticks out because it's the almond flavor, but it's also used a lot as building block, as intermediate for a lot of other aroma chemicals, as I already mentioned. But also we have the solvents fixatives, as benzyl benzoate, benzyl alcohol, which is certainly going into the aroma chemicals as well. So we have looked at the quality aspects of Lanxess proposition, but certainly the attributes of responsibility and sustainability is also very important. So I would like now to talk a little bit about the responsibility of care. So it's caring about people, and then you think, okay, it's the Lanxess people, employees, the plants, but it's more. It's also the world surrounding us, and yeah, that's really high on the agenda. So environment, so climate neutral, continuous improvements, looking at not spilling things in nature, emissions, so to safeguard that. But it's also like certification and control plans. So that's really the quality comes in. So it's the standards, food standards, for instance, ISO standards, hazard identification, control, good QA, QC facilities. But it's not only on that, on a framework, it's really also the culture which is driving, the people, the attitude. So we have also like really corporate programs to identify what is the behavior everyone around the world has to fuel, to be responsible care, not only for the company, but for the world. And that's then embedded in the product stewardship organization to safeguard that and to constantly be on the watch and to go on. So one example, for instance, on environment is the Nagda plant in southern India, which is fully on renewable energy, because we believe that's somewhere where we take responsibility of what we do. So this is responsibility, and then finally, and the last slide I want to try to cover the sustainability, because that's also a very important aspect, and it really came in very fast over the last 10 years, and will get more important. And Lanxess is very serious in its pledge. So the pledge is to have a 75% reduction of CO2 emissions by 2030, and then be neutral in 2040. That's a big task, and the only way you can do that is to have commitment from everyone. So it should not be like only a corporate message. Everyone should be living it, from the work floor to middle management to senior management, to every decision to make, we go in that directions. And it's really, the climate protection, energy efficiencies to improve safety in-house of the manufacturing, of the people, so everybody goes home as they came to work, but also the surrounding people. They should also be living very comfort near to our facilities. And that sustainable product portfolio, maybe to highlight that. Biodegradability, CO2 footprint, renewability, that's more and more important. And we have programs to really build on that, not only in our preservative space, but certainly also in the aroma chemical space. So there's more to come. We really work on that, and you can't do it yourself. So you have to business-driven innovation, value customer relationship. You have to do that with your customers and the surrounding. So that's why we invite, cooperate, have strategic alliances to build up that space to really get the sustainability targets, not to ourselves, but to do that together with the people around us, and the most important there are the customers. So I think that covers the sustainability piece. So thanks for this. So maybe I hand it over to you back on Hans to give the key takeaways from the presentation.
Thank you so much, Paul, for giving this update and a wonderful presentation here. Just to take it forward, the key takeaways is we have a global presence here. And with this global presence, we are in a much better position to supply to our customer the best of the quality products. And we are very easily accessible, and we are very, very strong in our supply chain and in the quality of the product. So yeah, it helps. Sustainability is something, Lanxess has always stood upon. It's very high standard with regard to the sustainability and the responsibilities. And we are considered to be number one, to be on the very front leaders into this segment. And that is one of the reasons why many of the dependents, when there is a huge requirement of material on a very short period of time, we are one of the big suppliers into, and we can provide that material into that shorter period of time. And that is where the reliability comes upon. And as we all know, Lanxess has been suppliers for very high purity products of nature identical. And I can very surely say that all these factors, we are there to serve our customers with all the quality, purity, sustainability, and the presence what we have. And we look forward for having more response from the customer and looking forward to interact and serve the customers better in the coming days. Yeah. So with this, I would like to thank FAFAI once again for giving us this opportunity to present our case here on this forum. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Anand and Mr. Paul, for the lovely presentation. On behalf of FAFAI, I take this opportunity to thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you at future events of FAFAI to engage with the FNF community.
Yeah, Krish, thank you so much. Just one thing, if there are any questions, they can write directly to us, or it can be routed through you, and we will be glad to answer that. Yeah, thank you so much.
Sure, sir. So note to the audience, if you have any questions, please do post them, and we will forward them to Mr. Anand, and you will receive a response in due course of time.